ground? 8. And then we have like how many people here? A lot of people. And you're saying 8 cards. How does this even go around? After some minutes now, so I was trying to record what she was saying, and then she was like, no, why would I record it? And I'm saying that, why won't I record you? This is Nigeria. I am eligible, and then I am here, and you're saying this, and I just want to have what you're saying. If you're not doing anything wrong, you shouldn't mind if I am recording or I'm not recording. And so another health worker came out and told us that they have found 10 more cards. They were now doing, because I don't understand. Where did you find this? So somebody who came very early, apparently, Mr. Musa, who works here, was already there, like 7 a.m. And he said that he saw some people, they came in and they took some materials out. So how come this is like the main place where they are taking materials from, and then you have, and you are saying that they have 40 cards in so place. So what is happening, for crying out loud? So they shall appeal to us that, so how do they do it now with these 18 people? That, okay, they are going to start with the older people, and then they are going to consider the people going on pilgrimage and all that, so that, because they have to take like their 2 doses before they go and all that. So we're like, okay, so 18 cards all finished now. We were now there. I had to come back to work. I could not do it, so I came back. And that was, that was like on Thursday, and Friday was public holiday, Monday public holiday. Today, I got so tired that I could not even go there before coming to work. So I have to go back. I have to go back on a day that maybe I am off duty or something, and they don't do it weekends, so I don't even know. Why is it so stressful? So my rant is, why is it that we're not just organized? Like, it's like simple things. We cannot even.
Welcome to Nigeria in walls of house. Everybody, we live in.
Wow. Even talking about it, I'm stressed.
Sorry. So they took some to another place I've been. Yeah, because they needed more there than you people. That's why they went out. So yeah. Sorry, no vex.
Okay.
You can start the hustle. You can start the struggle tomorrow. You already know how the nation is, so just go with the flow. I don't know why I'm not wasting. Get tense. Because you should already have an idea that, oh, this thing that is supposed to be free, and we're supposed to be collecting this thing, okay, to be crowded, can we help with the crowd, the population of everybody, and giving, will it be organized? You should already have an idea of how things like that always goes.
Okay.
I apologize.
On Nigeria?
On Nigeria,
all right.
Yeah.
Okay, moving on. It's time for a quick recap of the entertainment news. We told you Banky W and Adesuwa share miscarriage story.
And we also talked about this one, Lifetime to make movie about Prince Harry and Meghan Markle.
Righty, Daily Top 5 is up next. See you soon, guys. Righty. Now, the Nollywood films from the 90s era were epic, and they were indeed for different reasons. It would not be an overkill if every single one of them were remade, because I'm sure a lot of people will be down to watch them, though, just like the remake of Living in Bondage and Ineka the Pretty Serpent. There are, however, a selective few who would love to see remade as well. Let's talk about 5 epic Nollywood movies that needs a remake. This is the Little 5.
4, 3, 2, 1, watch me.
Yes, Yemi, my lover, yes. If this sounds familiar to you, it might be because Olamide has a song with the same title that was definitely inspired by this film. Yemi, my lover is a Yoruba movie released in 1993. It could probably be classified as a mix of fantasy and musical if it was recreated today. The story revolved around a guy who had fallen in love with a fish-turned-woman, with more artists trying their hands at acting. It would be easy to find people to play the roles and kill the singing too, and that's just the truth. So let me just imagine the people that we might just love to have on this particular one.
Banky
and Adesuwa. Because Adesuwa can sing too.
Yeah.
Who's that person who can sing?
Osi Okeje.
Yeah. Gabriel Afolayan.
Gabriel, yes. It will kill it. But the graphics, you know, like the Yemi, my lover, there was like the fish coming from the water, turning into a human being.
But now, will he you know how it grabbed our attention that time?
Now.
Do you think that it
We'll
will
just
grab it?
laugh and say, what rubbish is this
Children
graphic?
of this is a
What kind of but yeah, a Young My Lover remake will not be bad. Will not be bad. All right, still talking about a remake that people will want. Most Wanted. Yes, one of the most iconic things about this movie was the fashion and costuming. It was also one of the first Nollywood movies that depicted Nigerian women as very powerful. It will break the bank, yes, pun intended, if recreated now, because the woman empowerment movement has even gotten stronger. Imagine what can be done now with all the shooting scenes, car racing, and awesome style moments from the original.
That's right.
Yes, he had
That's
Bimbo, so he had Regina, yeah. A remake of Most Wanted, yeah, because they tapped from Set It Up,
Of course,
which
of
then Queen
course.
Latifah and Jada Pinkett did. A remake of,
But that year they tried though.
with all the action scenes,
They tried. With the fact that we did not have so much, like, and they made it
the
happen.
cars, the robbery in the bank, and everything. It's not bad.
It's not be bad.
It's not be
I
bad.
wonder who would like to have them.
Sharon Hojay. Bisola Iola.
Bisola
Bisola
no,
will
because
be there.
Bisola will be there.
Yeah. All right, let's
Me, by the way,
It will not be funny. If Bisola is there, maybe Badimo is there, but it's supposed to be serious.
no, they will do their work now.
They'll just get to character. Okay.
They'll get to-
Before we check out the next one, we'll go on a quick break and we'll be back with the Little Five. Stay with us.
Okay, thank you so much for staying here with us, and it's still Daily Top 5, and we're talking about,
Movies to be remade.
All right, so Igodo is next. Igodo is a thrilling and horrifying movie about 7 warriors who venture into the land of the living dead to save their village from a terrible curse. In the right hands and with even better technology, Igodo remake won't be a bad idea because it will make a great survival story and a win for the African cinema. What do you guys think?
I
mean,
would really love
yeah.
to watch it again, Seth, before the remake, because Igodo was just that movie.
That's
People
right.
journeying into the evil forest. Don't look. I remember one particular scene. Don't look back. And when one of the warriors looked back, and the evil spirit took
So it's like in the Bible when they said
Lot's
Lot
wife.
should and Lot's wife now look and turn into
where
salt.
is it in the Bible?
Go away. Because I'm like, this Nollywood, they have come again. Don't look back, don't look back. You have come to steal one story and you now turn it into...
I would really love a remake, but first, let me even still watch the original first. They should not go and spoil it too. But okay, Number 4, Tioluwanile. Yes, this 1993 Yoruba movie directed by Tunde Kelani was one of the best Yoruba movies made ever. It centered around a traditional chief who sold ancestral land fraudulently to a businessman who plans to build a petrol station. It was both horror and thriller together. Having a remake of this evergreen movie would be great, and having Baba Wande reprising the role in a remake would surely be something to be excited about.
Guess what?
Tioluwanile.
I almost watched this again. Yes, over the weekend. And I watched Omo Tara Johnson, that very old one by Bookie Wright. And so I'm like, how about Tioluwanile? Mobile Yoruba, but then, you know, like the thing, oh, Komileno, sorry. So I was like, let me just see this again. And, you know, maybe I wanted to sleep and all that, but I am just going to see it again.
So
I'm going to see it because...
would you like a remake?
Yeah, because I mean, as we said, and do you know something happened in Nigeria, like late last year, and people had to go and bring out, like, bankroll.
Yeah,
and then people had to go and bring a part of it.
I forgot the title of the movie. Is it Tioluwanile?
I think it was Tioluwanile, Baba Wande, and yeah, it was Tioluwanile. Yeah, it's true. Okay, moving on. Things Fall Apart. Things Fall Apart is a true classic and epic movie like no other that has been made in Nigeria. The story encompasses African culture and heritage in so many ways. Everyone enjoyed the movie around the late 80s. However, it gradually disappeared from the screens. Remaking Things Fall Apart would be a great way to remember our roots and, of course, tell our stories.
Okonkwo.
So you know what came to mind, Peter Doche Okonkwo?
Yeah.
You know what came to mind? You know, I was just thinking that, what if there is a remake of Things Fall Apart and, you know, they obey all the Oscar rules, Don't you think
because of the language
because
and
of the
everything.
language and everything? Don't you think this would?
You know that's why we keep saying it, that we have a whole lot of stories.
We have.
We have a whole lot of
Even the
stories.
concubine. If they can make, you know, a concubine into
From the
a
book
film,
into a
from
film,
the
yeah.
yes, you know, and it will be like yes, of course, an adaptation.
But-
I think it will make a lot of sense,
Yeah,
and it will bring home Oscars or
Yes,
something.
but
Why is it that my mouth has been? What did I eat today?
Dear movie producers and directors, if you are thinking about remaking it, make una no spoil am. Oh.
Yeah. Because there are some stuff that you don't want to. Like, no, don't spoil my childhood.
Okay.
Like, you don't. That's why OJ sometimes does not want to go to the cinema to go and watch
No,
something.
even at times I just watch them and just watch for watching sake. I'm not watching it
You're not concentrating, like-
to criticize like, oh, the first one. When people were talking about
Don't
coming
mess
to
with my
America,
memory.
they were talking about coming to America too. Not necessarily. I said I liked it.
Do you
Because
know-
I watched
Do
it.
you know it is what I'm talking about today? And you will see whether I liked it or not.
Gang, that's it on today's Daily Top 5. We'll be back after this break to talk about what are you watching?
Yes.
Let's go.
Sometimes you love to.
Yeah, so now it's time for What Are You Watching, where we will be talking about some of the movies and shows that we recently watched. You also have the opportunity to share with us about yours too by sending your messages via Facebook as well as tweeting to us at TVC Connect with the hashtag Esplash on TVC and also via our phone line. So we start. Who starts?
Shoot.
Okay, so I watched, talking about remake. Okay, so I watched Coming to America too. And well, I've been looking forward to seeing there. Okay, and then what made this interesting? You know, the fact that it's something that we had seen before, and while watching it, they had to take us back to where it started, and they had to bring like a bastard home. So I'm not still going to spoil it, you know. And it was what made it interesting. Like, you know, it was just all fun for me. I mean, yeah. And then there was one part that I did not like there. And the part I did not like is that I just talked about it to someone, you know, earlier in the day. Like, you know, I still meet people who say that, oh, you're from Africa. And I'm like, oh, so they just think that we wake up in the midst of, you know, lions and elephants and all that.
By.
You know? So I'm right, so the scene that stuck out for me, I particularly like, because I was really looking forward to Davido performing, singing and all that. Like, I wanted to see their reaction and all that. I liked that. I liked when the supposed baby mama came and she became friends with the wife. I'm like,
so when there's something ghetto,
she has been bored forever. She was just waiting for. I liked when, you know, another thing that stuck out for me, when the prince, when they went to meet the prince in the morning, they woke him up and they were like, the maidens were already waiting. They wanted to take his bath for him. And then he now went to his mother to take permission. The mother now said, okay, you know what, just let them do it. And we just saw one guy just came out from the pool, jacuzzi. And now said, can I still say yes to be sure that it's clean? Can you go back? So that one stood out for me. You can check it out yourself. I won't say more than that. How would I rate it? I think because I found it interesting. Not totally, because I had my reservations too, but it was fun. I loved it. I enjoyed it. It made me relax. I'll give it an 8 over 10.
Amazing. What did I watch recently? I watched Kong versus Godzilla.
You did? So I saw it. It was suggested.
These two titans together, whereas they... should I spoil it? No.
No, please do not spoil it.
You just need
because
to
you still want
watch
to see
it. These two people fought and a whole lot of things happened afterwards.
Okay.
So go and watch it, Kong versus Godzilla.
All right.
And go and watch Honeypot's one too. Coming to America.
Yes, coming to America. Yes.
Yes, after this break, you have the floor to share with us what Nigeria or foreign movies or shows you recently watched. Tell us what's so special about your choice, who acted in it, and most importantly, what will you be rating your choice? All of this after this break. Let's go. Vibe, ladies and gentlemen.
Vibe.
Yes, welcome back. It's now time to take your messages as regards what movies or TV shows you're watching. On Facebook, Benedict Eziego says, I'm currently watching Survive the Night. It's about a trauma doctor who is forced to operate on a wounded gunman as he and his family are held hostage by the man and his unhinged brother. I will rate it 8/10.
All right.
Surviving the ninth.
All right, so we've got Dara here on Twitter who says, I recently worked Nobody. I'll give it a 5/10 because it's something we have seen before. Hojay, my guy, hello. Okay.
I greet you specially. Yes, Till Wilson, yes, who happens to be a protege with the Indian profile picture. It says, my people, what's up? Oh, I'm about watching Godzilla versus King Kong. Hojay, you can't see the face of a god. Still a protege. Wow, so you're a god. My God. That's who you are.
Please, what did you
T. Wilson, yeah. They used to sing all those things in you people's churches in those days. Yes, let's move on.
Okay, so we've got Femi here on Twitter who says, Seven Kun Math, a Bollywood movie, a dangerously charming femme fatale's love life turns lethal as she marries several men in succession after each one reveals a flaw that proves fatal. Starring Priyanka Chopra, John Abraham, Nell Tinney, and well, I'll rate it 9/10.
Wow.
All right.
Priyanka is there, so.
But I always like Indian movies, actually.
And Priyanka is there, so I'm good.
I know.
Have you seen Priyanka Chopra?
Yeah.
Okay, yes. Going to Facebook, Ngbede Kabiru says, The Wolf of Wall Street, I'll rate it 9/10. Yeah, that's a crazy movie, by the way.
All right, we've got Adeniro Joshua here who says, a cypher who dumped me, 8/10, I'll rate it.
Olowu Godwin on Facebook is saying, go watch Justice League Zack Snyder Cut. I rate that stuff 10, although it's a 4 hours movie. I left like just 2 hours. And you're rating it already. You've not finished it now. Let me tell you what happened at the end. There's one part that Superman beat everybody.
Wow, 44 hours.
Wow.
All right, the good guy on Twitter here says Axel Ridge, and he just puts the mark there, and you know, did not even rate it, just put the pass mark.
And so he passed.
So he pass.
Yeah. And of course, before we go for a quick break on Facebook, Pan Moon Philemon says, I still believe. I'm so recommending it 10/10. I still believe.
I still believe.
It sounds like a Nigerian film.
It's even sounding like a gospel. I don't know. Like
because you said I still believe.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, we'll go for a quick break, and when we come back, this continues. Let's go.
Wow.
All right. Yes, we are still taking your reactions as regards movies and series you're watching, and we have a whole lot on Facebook. Flawless Blaze is saying, I'm still watching Esmeraldas. It's a Colombian series, I think you want to type, about 3 generations power struggle and quest for emeralds. From storyline to plot twist to soundtrack, everything is on point. It's still my favorite Spanish series of all time.
Wow.
I really wish OJ would try watching it.
Go away, all the Spanish,
Then,
you know.
Then let me finish. Let me finish Flawless Blaze's message. He now said, Honeypot, you're looking gorgeous. Shay is allowed. They can tell me to watch my Spanish series.
Thank you, Flawless Blaze. But then, all this something with Spanish something, and then you're not calling this OJ into it because you know that you will not allow us rest.
See the true haters. These are the people that used to hate from outside.
Which is hate from outside. He will not allow us rest now. You know, start putting R and rolling his tongue when he's calling names.
Honeypot, we want you to watch our Spanish series.
I don't have time.
You will enjoy it.
I don't have time. The only time I have is for Toluwanile Ati
Bye.
All right. Olusanya Paul Sheson here says Money High 10/10.
When is the new season coming out, man? Okay, on Facebook, wow, this is a lengthy one. Adeleye Ayomide says, good afternoon, guys. I recently saw an animation titled Batman Soul of the Dragon. In this animation set in 1975, Bruce Wayne travels to Nada Parbat, a secret monastery. He and a few more fighters train to get the sensei's sword, but it's later given to Shiva, played by Kelly Hu. Unknown to them, there is room where a demon presides, but it is kept a secret by the sensei.
Wow.
One night, one of the fighters opened the room seeking to harness the demon. He is stopped by the sensei as the sensei gives his life in order to close the door.
Wow.
Years later, it is revealed that a cult is seeking to open the door. It's up to Bruce and the past fighters to stop them. Artists in this movie include David Glutoli, Mark Dacarcos, Michael J. White. I will give it 8, considering it's a DC film. Good action too. Michael J. White. I don't like, anytime I see him in a movie, it's just me. It's always too...
But the movie sounds dark already. Like
Yeah, it's all those Batman,
I know.
thing. Then Bruce Wayne is there. Batman cannot fight, Joe. Let's just, yeah.
No, don't spoil it for other people who would like to watch.
Yeah, you put a lot of Batman and DC comics.
All right, so
Yeah.
we've got M-I-D-E. Mide. M-I-D-E. People put...
Yeah, dot.
So,
yeah, nice one.
So, Behind our eyes. The novel and series of 6 episodes is 10 over 10. Search or ask anyone that has seen the series. I have seen it. I talked about it last week.
Is that a movie? Because of you.
I talked about it last week and I gave it
10
over 10.
Which is shocking.
And Hojay said,
I will watch it.
Never ever, Honeypot, how? So that he will watch it. And I'm still waiting for him to watch it.
It's on my queue.
We watch, and I still suggested it to people.
It's on my queue.
It's a 10 over 10, guys. Trust me, behind our eyes. I think you should see it.
It's still on my queue.
Yes.
You know, I have a lot of things to watch.
I support you.
I have my Spanish series to watch before I now
No,
watch.
I think you should watch this
I
one.
should now skip my
It's
people's...
just throw-
I should skip my people's movie.
See, this one, it will make for all the Spanish movies that you have been saving. I'm telling you the truth, don't go and waste your time on Spanish.
Loriro.
It's not Loriro, this one, you like it. I mean,
All right. Still
it'll
on.
be break cracking, like, oh, we have a caller here. Hello? Oh, we lost the call.
All right, we lost
already.
that one. On Facebook, Wajida is saying, I'm watching Imposter. It's a movie of a lady that pretends to be someone she's not just to avenge the death of her dad. And you press pause for there.
Okay, so...
Grace Child is saying, coming to America 2, 9 over 10. Gabriel Eche Oda is saying, coming to America, I'll rate it 10%. Or did you mean 100%?
10%. Like,
Yeah.
what's them? That's 1 over 10. No?
Huh. Okay. Happiness Sunday is still saying, good afternoon all. I'm currently watching the poster. I'll rate it 9 over 10. Michael Benga Adebowale is saying, Omogeto the Saga. I will rate it 9 over 10.
I love Omogeto.
Okay, and of course we have a whole lot. Online Day Oludara Adetunji says, God's Calling. 10 over 10. I think that's a movie I would still want to watch.
Yes, I
Mem
still want to
Soma Chuku Favor says, I'm watching Seraphine Falls, a movie of a man who formed the revenge group against a police officer who unintentionally burnt his family. The police officer who was on the run ended up killing his group. When they brought the opportunity to kill each other, they couldn't. They had to settle the matter amicably and parted ways. I will rate it 7.
I think I would like to even suggest some stuff to people. The movies that I've seen that I found very interesting.
Oshe,
Okay, you. That you is...
it's for mental.
It's
for brain cracking.
Yes, you. Maybe some people have not seen Greenleaf. You still want to see Greenleaf?
I have not, though. We are together.
Please see Greenleaf.
It's long. It's too long.
See Greenleaf. See River Island. You'd love Virgin River. Oh my God, I said River Island. Virgin River. You would love it. You'd love it totally. Did you watch it?
No, because the title doesn't go with you. You say Virgin River. What's in the
No, but you would love it.
Yeah.
You'd love it. No, you'll not find virgins there because the day Hojay was told to watch this, Hojay said, so there are virgins.
That's a lie. I did.
You did.
Hey,
I'm like, Onirokuro.
Let's
like,
go.
what is he thinking? This guy, very funny. All right, now. We are moving on already. All right, it's time for Movies Are the Movies. In case you're planning on going to the cinemas this week, we are here to help your decision in Nollywood. Okay, so stay here with us. Okay. Come and see my mother, hey, my mother. Nice to see my mother, my mother.
Hey.
Once, come on, Gary. All right, Miss V right there, all the way from Ghana, featuring Yemi Alade with Come and See My Mother. I love the tune, man.
It's by force, so.
Come and see my mother. Hey,
Not by
my mother.
force.
Yes. You know that on Tuesdays we take you around the world, and we just went to Ghana briefly. We are back in Nigeria. Sharp.
You know that's what is happening now in Ghana.
Hey, he's out in Ghana.
That's what the artists are going to.
Yes, it's like
it's
they're
there's
not
no
observing a lot of, yes, they're not observing this corona pandemic anything in Ghana because, everybody's just going to Ghana. All right, now, it's now time for Movies Are the Movies. Let us just tell you all about it. so that, you know which one to pick and which one to watch. All right, so we start with the Raz guy. When an international business manager measure is assigned to a rude and condescending senior executive, a curse that affects his ability to speak properly is cast on him by an office cleaner. Will he overcome the curse and secure the deal, or would he have to accept that being Raz is not such a bad thing? Well, actors include Brother Shaggy, Frank Donga, Ibrahim Sulaiman, Lasisi Lolo, MC Lively, and Nancy Esime. Take a look.
Please, whatever you do, no speaking of pidgin English.
Okay, Yoka, I'm really sorry. I mean, I'm apology.
Yes, you carry power.
This thing really doing na pure jazz. Now juju. Ah, my customer. My God.
Wow. How does somebody go from like 100 to 0?
Yeah, because they snap their fingers. Is it truly a taboo when 3 people do like this for you? Okay. Okay. Yes, let's move on with movies at the cinemas currently. This one is The Therapist. Yes, The Therapist is a story budging around love and women empowerment. After losing everything in a divorce to an abusive ex-husband, a penniless and desperate Elo or Daffy decides to help unhappy women seeking to divorce their abusive and unfaithful husbands. With the help and support of her friends, Gary and Maybe, she opens a private agency that sets up the husbands of their clients and provides the women with the incriminating proof they need to win their divorce proceedings. But everything changes when a mysterious client walks through their doors with an offer a law can't refuse. Actors include Chidi Mokeme, Michelle Dede, Rita Dominic, Saeed Balogun, Shafi Bello, Tokpet Sedela, Toyin Abraham, Ane Iche, and Anthony Monjaro. Check this out.
And do you know what I see? Nothing.
What exactly is your connection with this woman?
This will not be a good one to watch. Why people setting men up like this now? I know, let us just be. Yes, another movie you should check out at the movies this week. Yes, The Max Man. Jim is a former Marine who lives a solitary life as a rancher along the Arizona-Mexican border, but its peaceful existence soon comes crashing down when he tries to protect a boy on the run from members of a vicious cartel. Actors include Alex Knight, Alfredo Curas, Antonio Leba, Clark Sanchez, Jose Vasquez, Juan Pablo Raba, Catherine Winnick, Liam Nissen, Sean A. Rosales, and Teresa Ruiz. Check this out.
I worry about you. Out there in the middle of nowhere, by yourself.
Over the border.
You damn well ought to appreciate what I'm doing for you.
If you want to help me, you take me back. I'll find my own way home.
I'm taking you to your family in Chicago. After that, I don't care what you do.
The man you saw at the border?
I would love to watch this one, The Max Man. Liam Neeson always playing that guy that's he's always trying to revenge. I will find you and I will kill you. Always trying to revenge for people.
Yeah.
Now, wow.
Always trying to revenge for people.
Yeah, because at times it doesn't concern him, but we just want to fight on your behalf, and yeah, he eventually gets it right.
All right, so thank you guys for doing this with us. Time to coast home. So we are coasting home already. I mean, it's been so wonderful, and wow, I felt like I should not come to work today, and that I should now say like it's a Friday already. From Monday to Friday. Thanks so much for being there. And then now, no, I just want to be,
Tuesday.
No, I want to be on vacation. Like,
and on Thursday, you are owing me.
All right, guys, we'll see you tomorrow. The gang will be here for the Wednesday show. Top 10 countdown. Until then, keep watching TVC, keep being good, and keep being safe. Okay? We'll see you. We love you.
Julio served that scampi. You got it if you want it.